So how do I text message from a work order? So let's go into work orders. Here I have a work order from Mr. Jackson. Let's open it up. So in order to utilize the text messaging from my work order, I will go up to the messaging, select it. What you'll notice down at the bottom is you have a messaging tab and an SMS. So this is where I text from. So I click on the tab. Now what it will do is it'll automatically bring their #1 phone number up. So you see this one I have as the cell phone. That comes right off the contact card. Down below here, I can type in whatever I wish. I could also use my templates. So if I use this one here, I can still type in whatever I wish. So let's say I want to get an authorization for $160. And then all you do is hit enter on the keyboard. It will send the text. Now the nice feature about these texts is that this will become a permanent record in the history of the invoice. So anytime I go back and look in history and I open Invoice, I can see all texting and all messaging. So at this point, I'm just waiting for a reply. So I can get out of here if I wish and go do other things. So once the reply from the customer comes, you'll notice pop up here on my top right corner. I got one new message from Mr. Jackson. So if I click on it, it'll open it back up. Go to my messaging. Here is my reply. Here's a sample of what it's going to look like to the customer. We have training number 2, which is my store, customer name, the authorization, and then above this you see the reply that he sent back to me. Text messaging typically goes in and out of the work order itself. So what happens once I post it out? Let's go see. So let's say he picks up the vehicle, I post it. We're not going to make an appointment. I'm going to pay for it. Now I have him set up to email, but since his email is fake, it's not going to do anything. We'll post it. Now what will happen is it will get the automated text that we set up when posting an invoice. So if you remember, when I go back to setup, I had this one turned on. Don't forget, whenever you text or message within a work order and you post it to an invoice, you will always have history. So if I come down to my invoices, open it up, I click on the messaging tab at the top. Now you'll see all the history. So you never lose any of this history. Another way you can access your text messaging is once you have a work order written and in progress here, you can come up to your home ribbon, go to your messaging here. You'll notice, see, I have Julie Jules. She's still in progress. If I'd like to text her from here, I certainly can. So again, I'm just going to make sure it's on SMS, and then I can text in whatever I want. So if I want to say, well, your vehicle's ready to be picked up, something like that, you can certainly do that. The key to doing it from here is making sure you have the work order number. Work order number. So I can text either inside the work order or from the messaging outside if I select the specific work order.